Welcome to another episode of Obscured Reality. Join your hosts, Mark and Stephanie, as they take you through a journey of the extraordinary, bizarre, and often frightening world of the unknown. Explore topics of the paranormal, UFOs, alien abduction, lost civilizations, mythical monsters, and other unexplained mysteries. Come along with us as we transcend into another dimension of obscured reality.
Welcome back to Obscured Reality, folks. I'm Mark. That's Stevie.
Hi.
How's it going, guys? How's it going, Stevie? More importantly, got my shirt on tonight.
Yes, you do. I'm still sporting the Halloween colors, also because I just love this shirt. So,
well, you have a week in between shows, so I'm sure it's getting washed. I'm hoping.
Yeah.
Of course.
Should I pay $30 a week for someone to pick my laundry up, wash it, fold it, bring it back? Yeah.
My daughter tries to get away with wearing the same clothes the next day, which. It's like, as a kid at that age, I'm like, hell no, because you know what they're doing at school, running around and all this shit and get sweaty. I'll wear the same shirt a few days in a row, but I also don't do anything. Literally, I work all fucking day, then I take a shower, then I take a nap, then I put my fucking clothes on, then we go pick up the kids, we come home, we have dinner, they go to bed, I don't do shit, well, editing, recording, I go to bed. I work the next day, so it's like nothing gets sweaty, nothing gets dirty. Obviously, I take a shower, I put deodorant, so it's not getting dirty. I'm not doing anything. If I were going into work, obviously, I'm changing that shirt. But you know what I mean? It's like I can get away with it with the shirt, But she'll try to do socks and or underwear once in a while. I'm like, oh, no way, girl, no way, no.
So many reasons. The sock thing is strictly for texture. This one gets washed as much as I possibly can, just because it is a bleach tie dye. So I want to make sure that like the bleach is gone, because it will fucking eat through a shirt so fast.
True that. Well, housekeeping. Guys, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Comment. If you have a personal story of your own, we've said it before, we're going to say it again. Shoot us an email if you have your own obscure story. Something happened. Type story in the subject line. You want to email us at obscured with a D, obscuredr1@gmail.com. Type story in the subject line. Tell us your story. We want to share your story for you. We know a lot of people don't want to put it out there themselves. We'll do it for you. If you'd like to come on the show, it's very simple to do. You barely have to do anything. You can come on and tell your own story if you'd like. You can do so anonymously, with or without video. Up to you. We'd love to have you on and have a chat about it and have a good time. Yes, we have a good story tonight. We do. It is a short one, but I think this is going to liven Stevie up tonight. I think this is going to be right down your alley. I have said it on 2 previous episodes, and I'm going to say it again. America, thank you. You are not fucking letting down right now. This is great because you're making this easy for us.
Also, Lord. Oh.
But you're not letting down at all, guys. No way. News article just came out. Oh boy. Stevie, do you like ghosts? Do you like haunted houses?
Yes.
This is not an intentional Halloween themed show tonight, guys. I promise you. This literally just came out this week. And Stevie, what's the date today? Today's Friday.
Today is the 21st of October. Yes.
October 21st, guys. This just came out this week. I'm not making this shit up. You can't unless you're in Florida. But
yes,
Jesus Christ.
I knew it. I fucking knew it.
No.
You said Florida.
I didn't say this was in Florida.
Oh,
I didn't say that.
Okay.
I just said you can't make. I said you can't make this shit up unless you're in Florida.
Well, that just kind of insinuates that it's in Florida.
Okay, but it's not.
Oh.
Well, let's read the headline. Let's see what you think. We'll just read the headline. Mom living in haunted house reaches out to previous owner and gets eerie response.
Sounds like it's something coming off of like a tabloid, like The Sun or some shit.
Nope, it's not.
Please.
This is a real thing, guys. And I was like,
Is this
"Ooh."
like TLC's new show or some shit?
What? No, this is a news article. I only read two. Well, I should be reading different ones.
You read Fox
know
News.
I know about what you should and shouldn't take in, and how these channels are very one sided and like to spin things. So I'm careful about that. I've just always read these two particular news sites. So I just still do it here and there. It's like a quick thing when I have a minute to do. I just scroll through the headlines. I'm literally only read a few different articles, and that's it. And then I'm done. It takes literally minutes, and I'm done. And it's never like the political side. It's never any of that shit. I don't. I hate politics. I just can't stand it. I don't understand it. I don't want to understand. I'm sick of it. So this man, here we go. So there's a woman living in a haunted 1920s New Mexico home says her cat and son see a haunting presence. I just got the chills. Her cat and son. This lady's name,
Why did
Renee.
you just get the chills? Simply
Well,
for
I don't
that
know.
concept?
I don't know. I just did. I don't know what to tell you. I read that. I mean, if you think about
was it a
that
little
when you read,
spooky for you?
if you think about that when you read it, you're gonna give me shit tonight. That's good, because I'd rather see you livened up and giving me shit than yawning and taking a nap on the show. Guys, comment down below. You want to see Stevie take a nap? Oh, hey, keep the sick comments to yourselves, motherfuckers. Like, just pass out watching the show. I mean, doing the show. She's close to it. I'm trying to help out here. Okay, you want to make fun of me? Make fun of me.
I'm going to.
I got the chills. It was just from reading that sentence. Like, I'm thinking, oh my God, if you have a cat and a kid, and if something is, my guess is the son's probably pretty young. So my guess is, like, if you're saying that your cat even is seeing a haunting presence, like, that cat is doing some very specific things that are creeping you out that it wouldn't normally do it. Looking at like
dude,
it
cats
looks
will
like it's
stare,
looking
like,
at something.
will watch
Yeah.
shit that's not there. They'll stare in the
Right.
corner.
Whoa,
They'll chase
how do
things
you
that
know
aren't
it's
there.
not there? How do you know there's nothing there?
Because it goes.
Oh, ghosts are there. You just don't see them.
It's following it. I watch my cat do it all the time. My house is haunted. I've told you this so many times. Like, my cat.
Yep.
She'll just like stare in the doorway, and I'm like, can we not stare at the doorway? All places,
put a lock on that bitch and close it.
Yes, because it's definitely going to keep them out. It's definitely going to keep them out.
No, but you know what I mean. Then some of the creep factor's taken away because the door's not open.
Yeah, I just roll over.
Yeah, you're like, whatever, kill me. Just I won't watch it happen.
Exactly,
Okay.
and my feet aren't hanging off the bed, so it's all good.
Oh yeah. Well, so this lady, her name is Renee Valdez. She said her son told her about a man that I see in my room with an old hat that peeks in from the bathroom. This is what she told to Inside Edition. I just got the chills again. Want to make fun of me?
Sounds kind of like a pervert, not like a ghost.
Why
Sounds
can't
like
you have a
got
perverted
creepy
ghost?
pervert. Yeah,
Why can't you have a perverted ghost?
Well, I mean,
Well, it's in their house, peeking out from the bathroom. I doubt it's a real person. They'd know if it was a real person, right? So, nobody's seen anything but the kid and allegedly the cat. So, let's continue on. Renee Valdez reportedly spoke to the previous owner on Facebook, who said, "Oh, I've been expecting you." Yeah.
I'm expecting you.
That's fucking perfect. Now,
That's exactly how you start a conversation with someone you don't know. I've been expecting you. Like,
yeah, I know you're the owner of that home.
Fuck with them off the
Yeah.
bat. That's like something a psychic would say when you walk in their house. Like, I've been expecting
you. Well, I swear to God. Now, I mean,
fuck my life, Jesus Christ. Oh my Lord.
I don't take that in the creepy fashion, like she was just mysteriously expecting this person. I take it as this lady used to live there, right? She's the previous owner.
So she knew that what goes on,
She knew
and it was
this
a matter
lady
of
bought
time.
the house.
Yeah.
She knew exactly. It was a matter of time before this lady calls me and says, "What the fuck is going on over here?"
Yeah.
Quote.
Yeah.
She's like, "My son sees a man with a hat." My son sees a man with a hat, and her son described what our son sees. So that was weird and scared the crap out of me. This is what Valdez, again, told Inside Edition. So Renee Valdez reached out to the previous owner, and the previous owner said her son described exactly what this lady's son was seeing. That is a little more interesting. This, according to Stevie, apparently this homeless pervert's been living here a long time, and nobody sees him but the kids and the cats.
Well,
boys at that. So
look,
yeah, I'm looking.
Dead or alive, it's creeping on little boys.
Yeah, well,
it's a pervert.
And cats.
And cats.
Pervert. What do you call that?
Herbert the pervert. Sorry.
Well, Valdez described a list of unusual noises and unexplained stuff that she and her girlfriend hear daily.
That's awesome.
There is an unconnected doorbell. Okay?
That rings.
An unconnected doorbell that violently dings at night. A basement camera that, in quotes, a basement camera that caught the chairs sliding across the floor. And an Alexa device alerting them about calls ringing from inside the house, she said. Now I'm getting the chills again, and I'm getting the chills
because... It's coming from inside the house!
Yeah, well...
so, okay, that actually gave me chills because that movie scared the fuck out of me, so...
I have no clue what you're talking about.
It was a babysitting movie of a fucking murderer, and the calls were coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
Yeah, so the murderer was in the house.
I mean, what's the movie?
Jeez. For the life of me, cannot remember. Hang on.
Sounds familiar. I think I know what you're referring to. You don't look it up. Don't look it up. We don't want to see you on your fucking phone all night. Hey, this one gave me the chills. You know why? Alexa device.
My Alexa talks all the damn goddamn time.
How many times has... I mean, it doesn't happen often. I'll say that. We have a million of them in our house, like in all different rooms, right? But we've had a few instances where just something happens, but it's not often. However, most of the time it happens. It's when we're talking or talking louder and saying a lot of words really fast, and words are getting mixed in with each other. So it's probably hearing something that sounds like when you say Alexa, or when you say Echo, or when you say computer, because that's one of the words, or when you say Amazon, because that's one of the words.
Yeah, so, I have like a really old school one, and like the only thing that it really says ever is because it's an Ultimate Ears speaker with Alexa built in, and she's always like, "I'm trying to connect," like randomly, like I'll just be chilling. And it won't say shit for weeks. And then from the other room, I'll hear, "I'm trying to connect." And it's like, what the fuck?
Well, that's when it disconnects from the internet.
Well, it's never been connected to the internet. That's the thing. I use it strictly as a speaker. I don't even give a fuck about the Alexa part at this point because
that's why it's trying to connect.
But here's the thing. Not that long ago, my parents were over and we were talking in the front room and it was chilling in the kitchen, and all of a sudden I was like standing in the doorway between the kitchen and the living room, and all of a sudden it like said something completely out of pocket, unrelated to what we were talking about, and we all just kind of stopped and I was staring at it.
Now you'd really have me at hello if it said, "Stevie, I'm trying to connect." That would be cool.
I think at that point it would be kicked the fuck out of this house in the garbage can so fast.
Stevie, I'm trying to dock. You're a fucking electronic device. You can't... Wait. No docking allowed. Hey, Alexa devices are creepy. I'm pissed off about Alexa because they changed some shit as you all know, Prime members, your Prime membership no longer matters for playing fucking music because now all you get is bullshit. If you'd like to listen to this song, you need to subscribe, blah, 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 blah. It won't play the song that you're asking for anymore half the time. Now it says we're playing songs related to, and it might play the song, or it'll play something else, and you gotta say, Alexa, next song, and then it might play it, might not, and then you can say, Alexa, next song. It's fucking bullshit. I hate it.
Wow.
They change that shit. Yeah,
Good
they're
thing
a bunch
I never
of assholes.
used it.
Bunch of greedy fucking assholes.
I've always used Spotify or YouTube.
Well, the reason I use it is I have one. We have them in the kids' rooms, and for my daughter, after I put her to bed, done laying down with her, I'll play a song. And when I leave, go brush my teeth, and then I'll come back and give her one more song, which is a longer song. And so I'm using it for that purpose. Like I can't do like a Spotify thing. I got to play a specific song she's asking for, and
Gotcha.
never a problem until Prime or Amazon said your Prime membership no longer
Means
fucking matters when it comes to your
nothing.
Amazon Echo device. So
Thanks, Bezos.
fuck them. He doesn't own the place anymore. So yeah, chairs sliding across the floor. I'd like to see the video, but I wouldn't be convinced of anything because we've all seen, and I'm not saying this is bullshit or fake, but we've all seen the bullshit and fake videos where people will try to tie a fishing line to the chair leg
And yank
then
it
just
out of camera.
yeah, whatever.
Yeah.
So, Alexa alerting them about calls ringing from inside the house, she said. However,
I hate that.
what freaks her out is her pets' responses. Quote, the pets have the most reaction, Valdez said, who specifically mentioned her gray cat, Ruth. Ruth sees things in the bedroom constantly. I mean, they interrupt her. It follows her. It modes around. I mean, she's always seeing it, and that freaks me out. Quote, again, I don't like her reactions because her ears go back. She is definitely following something that's up there. Valdez, her girlfriend, her son, and the pets still live in the house and plan to stay there with their shadowy roommate. Quote, I feel like I'm in its space more than it's in mine in a way. Whatever it is, it's here before us. They're not bothering me, so I'm going to let it go. I kind of love him, she said. Like, in his own way, he is like the icing on the cake of this creepy 1920s house that I bought.
So, I totally appreciate her point of view on that. I do agree with the statement that we're kind of invading their space more than they're invading ours, simply because, again, yes, it was theirs. Yes, if it's real. It was theirs first. They've been here longer, technically speaking. But it's just, I don't even want to think about that because then it makes me think about all the creepy things that's happened in this house, and that's not nighttime talk for me. That's in the middle of the day talk for me.
What is that behind you, Stevie? There's something moving behind you.
No, there's not. Fuck off.
I swear to God, over your right shoulder, between your head and the microphone.
Nope.
I tried. Creeping you out a little bit. You're getting serious. All right. Hey, what the hell? I just noticed with that middle finger, you got a ring on the finger next to it. Are you engaged, married, or what?
Oh no, just I have a ring on both.
I work is that the don't hit on me ring? Yeah. Okay. I got one of those.
Yeah, but you're like actually married.
Well, yeah.
I just have a boyfriend, but no, sales. There's some weird people. Like oh god.
Oh yeah, dude. My first real job, if you can even call it a real job, was working in a grocery store, and it was right next to where I lived at the time. And so this was back when AOL Instant Messenger, AIM was a thing. AOL 1.0, and you go on the chat rooms.
Internet was on a disc, yeah.
So there was a fucking lady that was shopping in the store. I don't remember how the fuck she got a hold of me and found me on AOL, but she did. And I'm not saying, creep out factor like she was looking for me. I mean, I think she was, but I don't think it wasn't quite like that. But she never made it known in the store, so I never really knew who she was. I told her, hey, say hi sometime, but she'd mentioned where she'd seen me and stuff, and I was just like, okay, well, I'm 6'5", so I don't even give a fuck if it was a guy fucking around with me, because clearly I'm intimidating. I don't try to be, I don't want to be, and I don't think I am. I've never hurt a fly. Well, I hurt flies all the fucking time, but I've never been in a fight. I've avoided fights simply because of my size.
You're very much like my nephew, yeah.
Yeah, and that's good. And people do. I've heard plenty of times. It's been a detriment to me. I know for a fact that I'm just intimidating. It's like, well, that's not my fault. I'm not trying to be. So however I look, however my posture is, well, you're going to have to fucking deal with that. Don't implore your notions on me and that I should live how you think I should, type deal. It's like, okay, I'm intimidating. You've talked to me. You know me. You know I'm not. So whatever. Do your thing. Call HR. I don't fucking care. I'll ream them up the ass. And you really want to go there? I got complaints about those people. You want to go there? So it's like, whatever. But I don't know.
That whole scenario so hard in my soul right now. Oof.
Yeah. Guys, subscribe. We need to make money from this because we need to quit our jobs.
Oh my God, please, yes.
No, I don't hate my job, actually. I actually like what I do. It's nothing great. But I do like my job. I like my boss. And my previous boss I love her to death. She's great. But it's like those little things. It's like, it gets you over it really fucking quick, especially when you hear it from your boss. And I heard it because we had a good relationship. I was semi-management at the time, and that's why I heard it, because she knew she could talk to me, and I could talk to her, and we could be open. It wasn't a big deal. But it's like, well, I hope you're not taking their side because of that, because I can't change who I am. I am who I am, and I'm not sitting here complaining because of who they are, because I could have literally pages of complaints on why you should fire this person, So
Jesus, oh my God, dude. Like, this is so, like, word for word my fucking shit right now.
You're adopted, but we're connected more than you know. Stevie, we're trying to connect. Sometimes I got good ones, guys. Guys, I got good ones every once in a while. It's rare. But when I do, boom, they come up and they're funny as shit. Every other time, I'm just not funny. Well, hey, what do you think about this story? I thought this was interesting. I like that it's kind of short for once. And it was cool.
I mean,
I liked reading it.
I mean, totally believable. Look, I live in a haunted house. Like, I truly have had some experiences here that are just a little unsettling, to say the least. Like, I've recorded and captured footsteps. Like, because I remember when this room used to be my bedroom, I had a habit of recording myself, like, during the winter when I was sleeping, and I would catch footsteps. Like, it would say I was snoring, and I was like, but like behind my heavy breathing, I don't snore. Behind my heavy breathing, you would hear the footsteps. If I snored, you wouldn't hear the footsteps. So I just want to make that argument. But yeah, and then I've dealt with feelings here. Like, it's just.
You have feelings. You have feelings.
I do have feelings. I have lots of feelings, but I have the sensations of being watched in a lot of places of this house. It was more downstairs than up here. Like, up here isn't as bad. There are some times where I feel like I'm definitely sharing the space with somebody else, but downstairs felt a little bit more aggressive. Like, it wasn't comfortable in my kitchen.
Yeah.
Because that's where the basement door was, and that basement was just...
Basement? No, I was just thinking it, and I was going to mention it. I was going to mention it, but I was like, no, I mentioned it before on the show. But you fucking said the word, so I'm going to have to mention it. I told you before. You'll know as soon as I say it. My wife's mom lives by you out there in Indiana, and her fucking basement is right when you walk in from the garage door. When you go in the garage, you open the door to the house from the garage. It's the
right
second you take
there.
a step in, the basement is on your left. The stairs are on your left. They go straight down. It's pitch black, obviously because the lights are off, and there is a door, but it's always fucking open. I swear to God, I cannot stand walking by that basement, especially when I'm walking out of the house into the garage. The reason why is, first, it's on my right, which doesn't matter, but it's because I have to stop there to open the door to the garage to open it, and I can't spend time there. I fucking hate it. Every single time I go over there, I close that door. I can't fucking do it. I cannot do it. But that's just our human instinct as well, right? I mean, technically, we're animals, guys. We're fucking animals. We fuck like animals. We are animals. We eat like animals sometimes. My kids do, and Jesus Christ, I mean, that's an instinct. It's an instinct to help keep you safe, right?
Oh,
so,
yeah.
I'm sure
Like
that's
the
all
fear
it
of
is for me.
heights is a natural fear that we're born with.
Yeah.
Well,
So
most
I mean,
people.
I'm sure it's nothing for me. Not saying it's not for you, but yeah, basements suck balls big time.
Oh
Like
my
big
God.
fucking cojones.
A lot of my issues with basements come from the fact that my parents would force me into the crawl space to grab things, and that was just terrifying.
Like force you into the crawl space so they can close the cage door.
No, well, there was no door on it. It was just like it was a really high hole in the fucking cement wall that led into the goddamn crawl spaces. And like my mom didn't want to get in there. My dad was too tall. Yes. So they always had me going because I was the smallest, and they were like, "This is the box you're looking for." Oh, or hey, put this back, and I'm just like, okay.
I'd be like, parents, this is the day you kick me out of the house because I'm not fucking doing it.
I was freaking 8.
Nope.
Yeah, no, but nope is right. Like that's like, and then my playroom was downstairs, and as a kid, boy, when I tell you, I would have my finger, like I would be up the stairs as far as I could go with my hand around the corner of my fingertips, just barely like flicking the light switch, and then up the fucking stairs because I had to turn the lights off in the basement to go upstairs. To turn the lights off for the stairs upstairs. And so like I would always get yelled at for leaving the lights on in the basement. Always get yelled at for that. So I would run up the fucking stairs because I felt every time like I was being chased by something.
As an adult, you got to have an understanding of that. Like if you have a basement and you're doing that to your kids going down there, they're coming up, they're always leaving it on. You're getting pissed off, and you're like, "Yeah, turn the fucking lights off." Blah 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 blah. They're like, "I'm scared." Like at some point, you got to realize, like, well, I understand that. You always hear of this shit with basements, like, oh, I completely understand it. It sucks, but I guess we're gonna have to get used to that her leaving that light on, so we know that at some point
like
within the
just
next hour
having
we go
like
turn it off.
a night light that's triggered by darkness or something like that. Like so, there's a little bit of a light or some shit.
Oh, right.
I don't know.
Yeah.
But so the thing is though, I'm very picky about my water. I have always been very picky about my water, and I absolutely refuse to drink water from the faucet in the bathroom. So whenever I had to go get a drink of water in the middle of the night, I had to cross the fucking I had to cross right in front of it, or I had to cross to the side of the doorway to lead downstairs because my parents also never fucking closed it. So it was just one of those scurry type things. It was.
Whoa! What'd you just do to your desk? Holy crap! There's an earthquake in Indiana, guys. Climate change.
I accidentally kicked it. But yeah, I would just like hide and like run right by. Oh, I hated it.
I'm glad we don't have basements where I live. I mean, we can't because we'd drown. But
shit, I'm glad I don't have a basement because I live on the second story.
Yeah, you know what I would do though. So on our stairs. So when the house was bought, we had when you come into the house, you don't step down or anything. You step into a flat floor, right? Normal.
Yeah.
But the thing is you step down into every room on the first story. So you have this part that's technically elevated, or technically the other rooms are de-elevated. But you walk in and it was flat all the way through. But to go into like the living room, to go into the dining room, to go into the other room, you'd step down.
What?
So we had that removed. It was lame.
Yeah.
So now when you walk in, it's still flat, but it's only for 3 or 4 feet out, and it's kind of angled around the door, right?
Okay, yeah.
So
That makes
what
sense.
that
More
did,
sense.
though, what that did is it created an extra step for the stairs, taking that floor out.
Mhm.
So previously, that floor was level with what is now the first step on on the stairs. Okay, so now there's technically an extra step on the stairs that wasn't a step before.
Mhm.
That's a problem, and I'll tell you why. Because there's 2 main pillars or posts coming down from the ceiling right where the first step previously was the first step. It's now the second step. So those pillars kind of designated the first step before.
Mhm.
Now they don't. There's still another step. I can't tell you how many times I've fallen right there, and it's not from old fucking age. Almost every person that's come over to the house has tripped going up those stairs on that first step. Almost every person, not everyone. I've done it. All of us have done it. These stairs, they're shorter and they're steep. I've fallen coming down because of that last step a gazillion times.
I
Bad
feel like
enough.
y'all need to have like that caution tape on the fucking
Oh, I'm
stairs.
getting there. I'm getting there.
Oh.
So I've hit the wall in front of the stairs from falling on that.
Jesus Christ.
I've hurt my fucking spine, my back, my ass doing it. My daughter fell from the top of the stairs, literally the top, all the way down and into the wall. Now, that's not because of that step. That's just how dangerous these fucking steps are, and her being a kid and moving too fast. No injury, no bruise, nothing. I was like, oh, thank God, because school's going to call social services thinking something's happening, right? Nothing happened, thank God.
Until they try
but-
to leave and walk up your stairs.
Everyone that comes over, we let them know, be careful walking up the stairs, because that first step gets everybody. So I have since bought a huge roll of this stuff that you unroll, you cut out for each step, and what it is it's a rough texture, number 1, so you don't have any slippage. Number 2, it's got a glowing yellow strip on it, so at night you can fucking see it. The other thing I did is, all these smart devices nowadays like Alexas and shit, they have something from Philips. It's called the Philips Hue, H-U-E.
Yeah.
Okay,
Hughes.
so I got one of those. It's the long bendable strip
Yep.
that you can cut.
Yep.
I put that underneath the little lip on that first step, and that's plugged in. And you use that from an app on the phone, and I have that on a timer set to go on at night at like 6 o'clock.
So you can
And
see.
it goes off at like 6 or 7 in the morning. It's on all night dim, but now
So smart.
it's there, because it sucks.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't know. What do you think of this story? I like this fucking story. I find a lot of realism, truthfulness to it. It's not like she's saying, "Here's my address. Come visit me for $5 a head." I mean, her
Right.
name's out there, but that doesn't mean anything. I thought it was interesting. She's definitely has some detail in there, and the fact that she reached out to the previous owner and that person said, here's what our son said he used to see.
You.
Yeah, here's what her son used to see. And that happens to be the same thing this current lady, Renee Valdez's son, sees. I mean, what do you do with that besides move out?
Exactly. Move out. You can't
What do
really
you do?
Yeah, you can't really do anything. I
No.
mean, that's the plan here.
Yep. Peace
Yep.
out, guys. Yeah, I'm moving out. Oh, yeah. I don't know. I thought it was a good story. I liked it.
Yeah.
If you don't like it, tough shit. But is what it is,
It was good.
I thought it was a good story. Well, that, my friends, is definitely wrapping it up for tonight. Like, share, subscribe, comment down below. The same shit you hear on every YouTube channel you watch. But we're going to one-up that. If you have a personal story of your own, we want to hear your story, and we want to tell your story for you. So shoot us an email at obscuredr1@gmail.com. It should be popping up on the screen, or it just did. And shoot us an email, type story in the subject line. Let us know your story. We'll tell it for you. If you'd like to come on the show, very simple to do for you. We would love to have you on the show and tell your own story. We can do so anonymously or not, up to you. And we can have a chat about it. We can have a little drink and have some fun. That would be awesome. Stevie, I hear bells.
Yes, you hear bells because when you hit that bell to get notified of all of our Friday episodes that drop at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific, we sometimes have little mini episodes that drop throughout the week if there is something newsworthy or information has just come out about a topic that we have recently covered. But yeah, so every time you hit that bell, it really helps us. Tell all the friends, tell all the families, like, share, comment, please.
Yes, please, 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 please. All right, guys, that's going to wrap it up for tonight's haunted episode. I swear to God, this is not a setup for Halloween. I wish it was, but I'm glad it's not, because this is a real story in the news, guys. Don't know what to tell you. Things are getting more acceptable day by day, and that's a good thing. Kind
Sure
of.
is.
So, with that said, hey, I wonder what happens if we do this. Peace?
Out.
Nothing? Nothing? We don't... Wait. 2 thumbs up, we get fireworks. Fireworks. Peace sign, we get...
Do this instead.
I can't. It's hard. Oh, fucking balloons. Wait. How does it... Okay, hold on. My fingers are facing... The palm of my hand is facing. Now, the back of my hand is facing. It's got to still do it. What the hell? Wait. Guys, if I look fucking stupid, please comment and tell me. I already know I do. I don't get that. I'm done. I am done. I'm going to have to Google this shit tomorrow and see what changed with the site.
Please do.
And in the meantime, I'm going to fucking rack my brain and die trying to figure this out. Ugh. All right. Guys, we're out. Peace.
Thanks for watching. Be sure to check back with us often for new episodes. Feel free to drop a comment and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Obscured Reality.